My album was recorded in various locations as usual. I am using musicians that have been working with me for several years. Among those musicians are new names, as well as I always want to work with people that in one way or another inspire me, or one way or another I have their trust, and it's always interesting for me actually to work with new people, to see their way of working and their way of putting their effort and creativity into my music and into my work. It's a very nice process. I love producing my records. I love being there while things are recorded. I love directing musicians how to do their job. I love the freedom that I have nowadays as an artist to really be in all the process involved. Some parts of the guitars and drum recordings were done in Buenos Aires, where I lived. I have the studio that I've been using for many years for my recordings. Majority of the other musicians, they were recording at their places. You know how it is nowadays. All the professional musicians, we all have to have our home studios, and that's the fastest way to work and get things together in general, by recording them at home. Then my vocals, they were recorded in Finland, actually in Finland and in Antigua in Caribbean, in a warm environment, very inspiring environment. The recordings for The Shadow Self, we started recording the album already a long time ago. I'm a performing artist, so I'm on the road for various kind of projects, not only for my rock, but for various kind of things. So I'm busy as a bee. So the guitarists that work with me, they know already what I like. For example, in Los Angeles there is Jim Dooley, who has been working with the orchestrations and choir arrangements for many years for all my albums, and that is a man I want to keep on using for my songs, because he understands the process and he understands my music, and we speak the same language. Same goes with Tim Palmer, who mixed the album. It was lovely to go to Austin to be in his studio, meet his family, not only to share time with him, but to work with him in my songs, and they sound again as amazing as they can. And I love Tim's sound. He's always super talented and fast, and he knows what I like. So it was a wonderful recording and producing process for The Shadow Self. I would call it easy in that sense that everything happened very naturally. The Shadow Self album was again recorded in many parts of the world, basically because I've been working with a lot of international people in the last years, and found a really great team of people that are loyal to me, that are supporting, that are trusting, and we understand each other already. It has taken years to come up with the understanding. For this album, I felt like I want to have a more like a band feeling as a sound for many songs. Of course, there is the other part of me, which is representing the symphonic side of me. It's very well represented on the album, of course, certainly, but this band feeling, like it's really kicking, and it's hard, and it's heavy, and it's rocking, and it's driving, and it's energetic, and so that kind of feeling there is in many songs on this album, and which felt very natural to me, since I have the musicians, the majority of them been working with me for several years already. We're not a band, but we feel like a band, and it's a nice feeling. I feel that I'm really blessed by finding all these great musicians working with me. I feel very privileged to be in a place like this, for example. This is my home country, Finland, where I cannot spend too much time anymore. in a way that work has taken me abroad since a long time ago. But look at this place, it's so quiet. Yeah, there are hornets in the sky and dogs are barking somewhere, but we are in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's a beautiful feeling. Perhaps many of my fans, they feel Finland is a very exotic country. Well, even for me, today it is that. It's an exotic country. Even though being my home country, I feel there are a lot of things here that we have that no one else have. And so I came here to relax. It's a beautiful place just to be, chill. I won't jump into that black hole, even though it looks a bit too scary for me and a little bit too cold. And I have this beautiful natural makeup on, so I don't want to ruin it.